People are feverish with struggling to hold on to their images of self-identity. People are struggling with realizing that they don't actually know who they are. Their entire lives, they have been architects of constructing an image to present to the world that represents what they feel they are. They buy the trendiest fashion, they buy the latest and the greatest in technology. They make up their faces with the latest makeup styles and hairstyles, buy the expensive cars, and collect the coolest friends. They weave these tangible constructs into an outfit that they label as me. But what happens when all you are is ego? Just ego. Lacking in humility and selflessness. What happens when people are stripped of their friends, of their bonding over latest fashion trends, celebrity lives, television sitcom plots, debating sports, the quality of cars, what food makes us fat, and what are you going to wear to the party? What happens when people who have spent their entire lives being architects, but have built themselves up almost entirely of false materials? They crack. Their facade falls. They have no one to reflect themselves off anymore, because it seems most people are just reflections of what they see and like, but on the most basic and one-dimensional level. Self-reflection becomes the scariest thing in the world to these people, because they don't have any idea of who they are once the materials have been stripped away. When faced alone with themselves, they have no one to compare themselves to, and panic. They realize how much of their existence has been illusionary. What you look like is not who you are. What you think, what you believe, what you do, that is who you are. What can you create by the will of intent? What lurks in your imagination? What can you create with your own two hands? We are a heavily domesticated society. Everything essentially comes pre-assembled, pre-packaged, all in shiny plastic and colorful cardboard. And all you have to do is buy. Just buy, buy, buy. Like that will make you more real and substantial. Buy what you own. Modern man has come a long way to the point where we no longer have to naturally fear walking out of our doors and being attacked by a predator that wants to eat us. It's no longer a world where we individually make our own tools, hunt our own food, live off the land exclusively. Life is cush these days, and that is okay, to an extent. We shouldn't have to suffer or struggle just to survive if we have the means and wisdom not to. But we ought to remind ourselves where we come from and what we are truly capable of, what our eyes can see and write stories about or draw pictures of, what we can identify in the wild and know is edible, what our hands can pluck from the earth's oceans, the fields, trees, and forest floors, what they can build from raw materials through cunning, trial and error, what we learn personally when we make mistakes instead of just what we have observed from other people's mistakes. When I look up at the sky, I see it with what I like to think is with the same wonder my ancestors had. The beauty of the real world, and trying to find my place in it, not simply as a societal pawn, but as a wild creature at heart with a purpose beyond my material presence. The process of facing the ego is not easy. I am not out to smugly shame others suffering during these times. I'm just bewildered how many people lack true spiritual substance and understanding, and how selfish most people are. How unaware they are of what truly is significant in life. It's not what you own. It's not who you know necessarily. It's what you are at your cosmic core. Who are you? Are you simply fizzled out stardust? Or are you a shooting star? Only time will tell.